just going to be whatever comes out. I don't even want to put a time frame on it. You know, normally I say, let's do 72 hours. I never do 40. I mean, I always do 48 hours or next 7 days. Today we'll do 72 hours. What you need to know right now. And we're just going to get started with my Signs and Synchronicities deck. Again, this is a collective reading. So if these messages resonate with you, then this message is for you. If you feel called to watch this message is for you. And this is a timeless message, so whenever you click on it, the 72 hours that I speak of starts at the moment you watch this video. And remember, time is fluid, so it doesn't necessarily have to be for the next 72 hours. This is something that could resonate with your past, present, and future. Spirit, what do you have for my collective? Solar plexus chakra. Okay, so some of you all are standing in your power right now, or will be very soon. This message is coming out, and this is what I'm channeling. This message is coming out to remind you that you're really her, you're really him, and everything you need is already inside of you. Also, there's like this sense of, you know, I'm not concerned about outside entities, as you shouldn't be. Pisces. Okay, so some of you all could be a Pisces, because this is a collective reading. Some of you all could be Pisces, have Pisces highly aspected in your chart, or be dealing with a Pisces. There could be some kind of event or exchange or interaction that's going to be significant, maybe in the next 72 hours, you know, with a Pisces. Spirit, what do you have for my collective? Glow up. Yeah, I just see you guys. I just see you guys like coming to this resolve within yourself. Like, no, I'm not going to let that person intimidate me, or this situation intimidate me, or influence me negatively, or nipping those negative thought patterns in the bud, and just really standing in who you are. And when you do that, this glow up is going to happen for you, because you're going to show up differently for yourself than you have been as of lately. Holy Spirit. Okay, so some of you all are, this is like a energy shifting event for you. This decision to step into yourself, into your power with that I am, that solar plexus chakra. This is something that has been like pending all this time. The Holy Spirit has been leading you to this moment and is getting ready to hold your hand through this time, because it is understood that you need strength at this time. So you're not just pulling on your own strength. Understand that you have a spirit team behind you that is standing with you, championing you. What am I saying it right? I feel like I'm missing some syllables here. Championing you in this moment and validating you. You know, sometimes we have a hard time validating ourselves, and your spirit team is standing in the gap for you at this time. This is my divine guidance oracle deck. Spirit, what divine guidance do you have for my collective at this time? Hey Ariz, how are you? Or Aziz, I think that's how you say it. Hey. Okay, what just came out? Film. Interesting. So some of you all have this desire to create content This is what I'm getting because film came out, right? Some of you all have this desire to create content and you have been procrastinating about it because this is the message I'm getting, because you don't know how you're going to look on camera or how you're going to feel about being on camera. And for a lot of you all, you're getting ready to move past that apprehensive energy. Soulmate. Okay, I just heard something else too. It's a little freaky. Maybe you and a soulmate is getting ready to make a film. I don't know what that's about. That's for some of you all. Also here, what I'm getting off of this soulmate card is you have somebody that is very important to you, and they play a very large role in your life. And a part of you accepting this relationship and seeing it for what it is also a part of you acknowledging a part of yourself. That's just how deeply rooted this person is in your energy. You know, just like how we love certain things. Like I sing, I love music. That is a part of my identity. I love it that much. This person, they love you that much and you love them that much to the point where they're a part of your identity. They don't make up who you are, but that's one of the small nuances about you, is that that's my partner. You get what I'm saying? That's where I belong. That's who I belong with, at least in this moment. Take your time. Okay, so be gentle with yourself. There's something that you want to accomplish. And maybe you haven't been reaching your goals or your milestones as of late. Hey, Shalita Brown. And hey, Alex. But as of late, you haven't been hitting the milestones or the goals that you thought that you would in this moment. And Spirit is telling you that is divinely guided as well. So don't beat yourself up over it. It's not the time to make that move. That's why you can't make that move right now. Everything happens for a reason. One more. Yes. Okay. So, you got the yes card. There are some of you that have a question on your mind, in your spirit right now. And you've been wondering if something is going to happen for you. Something specific. And for each of you all, it will be different. Spirit is telling you, yes, it is going to happen. So if you were looking for, you know, if there's something that you've been hoping or praying for or whatever, it's coming. It's coming. All right, Spirit, what else does my collective need to know? What is in their energy next 72 hours? What do you have for them? Peace, balance, harmony, friendship. I think a lot of this peace that you're feeling has a lot to do with this solar plexus energy that you're stepping in. You know, sometimes things happen and we think to ourselves, oh my God, what am I going to do now? And a lot of you all are just embodying this energy of, and we're going to take it one day at a time. We'll figure it out as it goes. Rejection. Yeah. Like I said, there's something that has tested your faith in yourself. You get what I'm saying? There's something that has happened that is making you question, am I good enough? And you're coming into this energy of, I am her. Of course I'm good enough. If that thing didn't happen for me, that thing or that person is missing out on me. I'm not missing out on it. Furthermore, rejection is God's protection. Okay? What else do you have for my collective spirit next 72 hours? Boundaries. Okay. So with this piece, there could possibly be somebody or something that you're going to have to draw a line with. Some of you are going to cut this person out of your life with the boundaries card here, because Yeah. This could be somebody or something that is making you feel unsure about yourself, escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. Like I said, somebody is getting cut out of your life in the next 72 hours. Silence. Yeah, you're going cold on somebody. Frozen. No words. Stonewall. I can't make it up. Escaping. Avoiding, blocking, pushing away. Boundaries. There is somebody who has no business in your energy, and you are being responsible and accountable for your own actions in this dynamic with whoever or whatever this is. And you're realizing you've only hurt me because I gave you access to me. Never again will you get this kind of access to me and my energy. With this silence card, though, it's almost, to me, it feels like this person wants to talk to you or issue you some kind of apology or have some kind of camaraderie with them, and you have decided that you're not even going to entertain them. They're going to get nothing but silence from you. Then you got emotional storm, turmoil, unstable, and affected. So this person may act out because of your silence, but because they've caused you so much emotional turmoil, okay? You don't care. You don't care. That's the law of cause and effect. That's where you guys are at with it now. That's your karma. You decided to mistreat me. Well, everything has a cause and effect. There's cause and effect in everything. What did you do? It's time for you to now go and reflect on your own actions. What have you done to make me not want to talk to you? Don't put this on me. As they say, a hit dog will holler. Okay, you hit me. I'm hollering. Now, are you going to acknowledge why you did that? What you did to make me react in such a way? Okay, Spirit. What is this that you want my collective to take their time with? Why is this here? Ooh, judgment. Judgment. Why judgment, Spirit? The Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So there's getting ready to be some kind of transition in your life, and it could have a lot to do with this person that you're cutting out of your life. You are shifting your energy from being a dual thinking person to being more singular in your thoughts and intentions. MC Fly. Go ahead. You can ask a question. If this is, you want me to pull cards for you when I'm done with my reading, I will answer one question for you, MC Fly, if you're still here in the room. Blessings to you as well, Michelle. This could be, like I said, this could be about this person, and you're shifting your energy from being dualistic to being more singular in the way you're thinking and the way you're handling things and the decisions that you're making. So, like, let's say this is about a lover, right? Somebody that you are, you've moved in with them, everything, and upon this separation from this person, you normally call them about every little decision that you make, or when you make decisions, you consider how it will mesh with them, and you make decisions based on whether it's a good idea for the both of you instead of just you. And you're going to shift your energy now to where you're no longer going to be thinking about them. And Spirit wants you to do this, to take your time with this. They don't want you to just jump in like that. You know what I'm saying? To where it's a shock to your system. That's what I'm trying to say. They don't want you to make this, to like begrudgingly make this shift. Make this shift very gradually. Slowly, and like slowly integrate this change into your life so that you don't send yourself into some kind of shock. Knight of Pentacles, yes, it's going to be it's going to be a long process. This is not something that's going to be easy or going to happen overnight here with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. Okay, so this is something that you want to take your time with. This is something that you want to make sure that you're making decisions based on logic and not emotion. And the emotion that I am picking up on is resentment. So don't do things begrudgingly. Don't do it like, yeah, because F them and blah, 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 so I'm going to do this. No. When you do these things, make sure that you are thinking about yourself. You're coming from a place of love. And if the only love that you can muster right now is self-love, then lean on that. All right, Spirit, why is boundaries here? Okay, so some of you all have been wanting to cut this person out of your life for a long time, but you've felt some sense of duty to them. This is not easy for you, or it hasn't been easy for you up to this point. And at this point, you're saying to yourself, no, this is something that I gotta do and I'm going to do. Okay, Spirit, what don't they see coming? Hey, Manju. Oh, the Ten of Swords reversed. There is healing that is coming. And some of you all do not see that. And you don't necessarily see love, healing coming. Justice. This is justice. This is the only way to make this right. This transition, this boundary that you're creating, you cutting them out, this is the only way to make things right. So if you guys are feeling guilty about it or apprehensive about it or just not justified in doing it, that is a false notion. Hold on. Okay. I'm back. What else don't you see coming? Ace of Wands. New opportunities. No, I'm seeing more like a passionate new beginning. Like, hear me out. Once this thing comes to pass, it comes to an end and you reach a resolution, there is going to be this this surge of energy that you didn't have access to before, where you're going to be more motivated, more inspired, and just feeling more free in general. It's going to feel like you have a new lease on life. Okay, so the Three of Swords came out. This is a card of heartbreak, but it's also a card of absence and removal. So some of you all may be questioning whether or not you even have the strength to do this or to tackle this or to separate yourself from this. Hey, Tristan. But you do. What advice do you have for my collective? Four of Wands. So the advice here, this is what I'm getting for the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is about a happy home. This, whoever this is or whatever this is, they do not define your happy home. They don't. They do not. Okay? You can still create happiness in your environment without them. Queen of Cups. This is about self-love. This is about doing what's necessary for you. And the Queen of Wands, yeah. Okay, so for some of you all, if this is about a person, this is about you still maintaining your vibrant energy and still going out there showing up in the world as your charming self. Okay? Now, I'm going to move on to my Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And before I close this reading out, I do want to ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel. Also, if you would like a personal reading with me, the link to my Etsy shop is in the description below. Building blocks. Okay, this is the building blocks card. The number on here is 28. In numerology, 28 breaks down to the number 10. 10s represent brand new beginnings and endings of old cycles, but more is the new beginning. Also, 10 breaks down to 1. 1s represent brand new beginnings as well. They also represent unity with divine consciousness. So here we have, oh, why did I do that? Strong foundations, beautiful work in progress. I'm going to read you all the protection message because I'm feeling called to read that specific message for this card. Now is the time to address the cracks in the foundations of your life. Perhaps your values have changed and it's time to strengthen your convictions and let go of things that no longer serve the vision you have for your life. Or perhaps you chose to ignore the signs that a situation or agreement you have entered into is not right for you. Remove the rotten pieces and reinforce your core moral strength and integrity. Now is the time for rigorous honesty, for you are called to renovate and upgrade your consciousness. You will be so happy when you do. Spirit has a spectacular blueprint for your life, far beyond your imagination. Don't be afraid to replace what's not solid. That sounds like a good message. All right, so MC Fly, if you're still in the room, you can put your question in the chat below. I'll give you just a moment, and then if you don't respond, I will see if Michelle is still here. I'll answer a question for her. I'm only answering one question. So, MC Fly, now's your time. Okay, I'm getting no response from MC Fly, but Michelle is still here. So you just want a random message, Michelle? Is that what you want? Or did you want to ask a specific question? Okay. All right, Michelle. Let's see what energy comes out for you. What do you have from Michelle, Spirit? What message would you like to relay for her? Clarity, truth, intentions, and honesty. Okay, so there's something that you are unsure about. Cloudy judgment, illusions, unbalanced, and distorted. Okay, so there is something that you are very unsure about, and you have all of these different scenarios playing in your mind about something in particular to the point where it is clouding your judgment. One more, Spirit, for the energy for Michelle. Resistance, secret admirer, suppressing, timid. So this could have something to do with someone that you are connected to. There could be somebody who you feel like you don't know how they feel about you. Also, the other message I'm getting off of this resistance card is that your intuition is trying to give you clarity, but you're not really tapping into your intuition. You're trying to rely on your logic, and your mind is playing games with you. So it's making it hard for you to hear your intuition. What is it that Michelle needs clarity about? Can you give her clarity in this reading? Page of Wands. Seven of Swords. Okay, there's somebody who you don't know if they have good intentions towards you. With the Page of Wands here, this is somebody who comes in with a message, fiery, passionate. But here with the Seven of Swords, they could be a liar. Why did the Seven of Swords come out, Spirit? Okay, the Tower. This could be somebody that you've already had an ending with. If not, the ending is impending because the Tower is here. So it's either already ended or it's going to come to an end. And one of the main reasons why it's going to come to an end is because they're not forthcoming. They are not honest. They're not true. One more. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It don't get no worse than that. Okay, so this person is a liar. The relationship that you have built with this person, whether it's romantic, friendship, whatever, family member, job, this could be about a job. It ended. It's already ended. Okay, yeah. So basically, there's no future here with this person here with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The Ten of Pentacles is about legacy. This is about having children, starting a family, and blending families and co-creating with another person, buying a house, owning property, sharing bank accounts. You get what I'm saying? You can't have anything long-lasting with this person. Yeah. Yeah, whatever this is, you can't have, there's no real foundation here. Not saying that it'll never be a real foundation, but there just isn't one right now. It isn't. It's not reliable, and she's a liar. She's a liar. And so until she gets that together, I mean, what can you really do with her? What advice do you have for Michelle before I close this reading out, Spirit? The Magician. And the Two of Cups. Okay. So you would have to... Okay, with this Magician card, I'm honestly getting to cleanse your own energy. I have always wanted to go to Carnival so bad. Like, so bad. You are welcome, Michelle. I'm going to give you this last little bit of energy. I'm going to read this last little bit of energy for you. With the magician here, Spirit wants you to cleanse your energy. Okay? You need to do some energy work so that you can start manifesting good things. That way, when people try to come to you, if their intentions are not good, then they won't have access to you. Okay? Start leaning on your own intuition more. Your intuition will protect you. Then you got the Ten of Swords here. You have to accept that it's dead, done, and over with. And until you accept that it's dead, done, and over with, you cannot have a brand new beginning here with the Two of Cups with your sister. You just can't. Things have to come to a brutal end. They have to come to a complete stop, because that sends a message, not just to her, but to the universe, that I will not accept this unless it reconfigures and it is kind to me. It is loving to me. This energy has to change. And you have to be the one to say, I will not accept this. This is what I'll accept. And once you put that out there, to her and to the universe, nothing that doesn't fit the model of what you have decided that you will allow into your life, anything can come in. Okay? So that was your message. I hope it helped. And if you would like a private reading with me, check the link in my description. The link to my Etsy shop is down there. All right? So I hope that helped. I will see you guys on the next one. You all have a blessed and wonderful day.